It's a long way to Tipperary.
It's a long way to go.
Especially if you haven't got a passport that's valid. Yeah, if you want to enter the EU. It's a bit of a problem. And one, well, Holidaymaker, celebrating their anniversary they were. Well, they got blocked, they did. Yeah, from entering the EU. Oh, I think they're going to go to Greece or something, they were.
Ooh,
yeah.
Right.
So Holidaymaker got banned from TUI flight over passport Brexit rules. We've talked about this before, haven't we? Yeah. The 10-year, passport rules. You're going to have at least 10 years on your passport. Plus, you've got to have at least 3 months, in some cases 6 months, left on your passport after the date, your return date. Oh, dear. Oh, well, this poor couple, what are you doing there? Oh, you're getting treats out for the dogs. Just make a noise, won't you?
Sorry.
Oh, you will be.
They do need a treat.
Oh, they do. Oh, yeah, they are being quite good, really. I just got bit, by the way. Yeah, so Holidaymaker got banned from TUI flight over passport Brexit rules, and the couple said their flights from East Midlands Airport had already cost them 560 quid return. Well, a TUI Holidaymaker says that she was banned from flying despite having 9 months left on her passport. But did she? Oh, no, she didn't. No, not for the EU. It wasn't enough.
You mean she had that 6 months extra added to her passport?
In this case, you can have up to 9 months added. And she had the full 9 months.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So she wasn't allowed in. You're not coming in on the skin of my chinny chin chin, darling.
No.
Did you know that?
No, so they had to abandon their holiday.
They had to abandon their holiday. Oh, poor people. Oh, I bet they're Brexiters. Yeah, to make that sort of assumption, I wouldn't be a bit surprised, actually. They look like Brexiters in the picture. So, yeah, she says she was banned from flying despite having 9 months left on her passport. Now, if you don't know this already, in the UK, you can end up with 9 months extra on your passport just because you apply for your passport early.
So don't send for early.
Well, it doesn't really matter. You just have to look at the actual issue date and not necessarily the expiry date.
Yeah.
And make an assumption. You can't make an assumption that basically that ending date, the one that says it expires. Be careful because it isn't necessarily your expiration date as far as the EU is concerned, because the passport can't be any older than 10 years. So if your passport, for instance, has got 10 years and 9 months, well, that 9 months don't count. No. Plus, you've got to have, at least 3 months past your return date, at least.
She had 9 months on. Did she have nothing on her passport at all?
No, basically, no. She didn't have a valid passport, really. But the other thing is that 3 month rule. Some countries 3 months, but some countries actually 6 months. You have at least 6 months on your passport before you return in. Past the date of your return date. So if it's 2 weeks after that 2 weeks return date, if you know what I mean.
I'm quite curious what happens to us.
Well, I'm sure her being, banned isn't going to affect us at all, darling.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant that if we didn't have the 6 months or 3 months on, we'd be still getting to France because we're
already here.
If we're in the UK.
Well, I'm not worried about that. I want to stay here.
Not going.
I don't want to go there. That place is full of gammons. And then, don't get me wrong though. Actually, let's clarify something here. Not all Brits, as in Brits, I say all English, I should say. Yeah, let's leave the Scots out of this one. And not all English are gammon numpties. No. Is that like the gammonati? Yeah, we call them gammon numpties.
Most English people are very nice.
Oh, I'm not going to say most. That's because then you'd be saying like the most who voted for Brexit was 52%, which would be the most. No, but obviously that's the voters, not necessarily. Not everyone voted, did they?
Swinging the other way now, because a lot of the older people who voted for Brexit are not here.
That's a fair point, actually.
It's probably swinging the other way.
Oh, it is. There's been surveys.
Yeah.
There's been surveys there, have you know?
Yeah.
We read one earlier.
So I think
about 60-odd%.
Most is probably right.
Well, not just that. A lot of people who voted for Brexit are now saying, "Oh, this ain't such a good idea after all, is it? We've been hoodwinked."
Yeah. And then you've got some stupid people who says it's not been long enough.
Yeah. It's been 7 years. Oh no, transition period and all that, but it's 7 years since the vote. Today. 23rd of June.
So it's not really a happy anniversary, is it?
No, it's not really happy.
It's more of a sad anniversary.
It should be in remembrance. We should have a poppy or something.
Maybe
we should wear a poppy. It should be like Remembrance Day, Mark II or something, I reckon. That'd really poke the Brexit umpties. It says, well, my dad didn't fight for this. He didn't fight for this, he said. Oh, the EU. Oh, the pesky Germans and all that he'd say.
They actually did. They voted for everyone to be united.
And yeah, you talk about
Really?
Like my grandfather did. My grandfather voted to join the customs union and all that, or whatever it was back then. I can't remember what it's called
Getting
now.
a bit here.
Oh, so am I actually. I've got a bite still in my legs. But yeah, do you feel it'll make a walk?
Yeah.
I feel it nibbling at my belly now.
My legs
Something.
have been bit.
I don't think this was the best bench to sit on. That we keep getting bit.
No, don't fall off
Yeah.
it.
Anyway, but this woman and her husband, wow, they managed to wangle their way into the EU. They got smuggled in a suitcase.
No.
Okay, that wasn't the case. No.
Oh, actually, do you remember when we were going through customs once, and you joked and said, I haven't put anyone in a suitcase.
Yeah.
And they were really.
Oh crikey! I should have said that.
They were
Because
really
she was really grumpy, weren't she? When I said that,
was.
she says, "But basically, because it actually happens." Oh, maybe I should choose my words a little bit more wisely in future.
Maybe.
And then I blurt out again. I can't help it. Well, let's change hands here because the sun is. The sun's behind us actually.
The sun's got his
Oh,
hat on.
that looks okay. That looks okay. All right. So, this lady, she's a Brexiter. Well, she's not a lady. We know that already, don't we? Okay. So you got that clarified. Yeah.
She might be a nice lady. She might not be a Brexit.
She might not be. But the likelihood is that she is. She fits the. How to put it? It's like a pro forma, like a
hat fits.
if the hat fits, okay, that'll do. Well, her husband, Frederick Jeffery, said that the airline told him that they could face a £5,000 fine if the passport was raised as a problem when they landed in Greece. £5,000 fine. Blimey, be careful, people. Yeah, and get fined because your passports are invalid. You'd be like, illegals. Yeah. You know what they do with illegals, don't they? Oh, crikey. Well, and there came the dramatic twist, though, in this tale, which is a bit bizarre. So the passport office actually confirmed in a frantic call from the couple, Dane could not fly. She could not fly. Yeah. And, so but the thing is, though, the strange bit is, they did fly. On a Jet 2. On the Jet 2 airline.
Jet 2 don't care who they take.
So the TUI said no and Jet 2 said yes, even though the passport was out of date.
So how come Jet 2 said yes when the passport
Well,
was
that
out of
doesn't say. No one's actually confirmed the reason behind this yet. No one actually knows why Jet 2 allowed them on.
So did she get back in England okay with an out-of-date passport?
Well, this is the next bit of the story. Obviously on her return, her passport, it was still out of date. And but you know, in England though, if you can prove, according to where was it again? Her passport was issued 10 years and 9 months. Yeah, we got all that bit. And on her return, oh, here we go. I got it. No, it's not that. So TUI confirmed that the UK government policy allows British citizens, so the return flight with TUI was fine, you see, British citizens to enter the country with a proof of citizenship. So as long as they can prove who they were, and they were British citizens, they were allowed in even though the passport was out of date.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so she got.
I don't know how many months she had on her passport.
On her anniversary holiday, or anyhow.
Yeah, so they got their anniversary. They had a whale of a time.
Well, she probably was stressed about coming back.
And also the extra cost because they had to buy another flight.
Well, yeah, I suppose,
on the Jet 2 because that wasn't free.
No, that wasn't.
So yeah. So I suppose the moral of the story is make
check
sure
your passport.
Yeah, make sure check your passport most definitely. Yeah, and make sure you got at least 10 years plus that 6 months past your return date.
You don't need to have 10 years to come back. You need to have 6 months to come back.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean? No, that's what I meant. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, it's got to have at least 10, not 10 years and 6 months. Anyway, yeah, thanks for that clarification there, Dan. Yeah, just that was correct. So you've got to just make sure that your passport's within the 10 years and you've still got at least 6 months valid on your passport.
Yes.
Yeah, because you can't have a 10 years and 6 month passport anyway to enter the EU. So that would be the part of the problem. Well, you could, but you wouldn't be using the extra 6 months, would you?
Yeah, I think you really got
I think I digressed there somewhat and also lost the plot.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Oh, look at this lovely red robin.
Oh, is that
bush.
fine?
Look, it's all, yeah, I'm changing the subject.
Trying to change
See
the
that?
subject?
All this nice, fresh, young growth coming. It's all red it is. Hence, it's a red robin. Or Robinia here in France. Anyway. Did it work? Did I distracted everybody?
Mate,
Did I change the subject? Or should I just stop? Maybe. Anyway, we're on the Bois Vert, which is basically it's a path, a green path, they say. And this Bois Vert used to be, it used to be a tram line.
It's a really nice walk.
It's a nice walk.
And fairly even.
And also you get people whizzing up and down here on those little scootery things as well, don't you?
Scooters.
Two-wheel scooters.
Children come on.
Knocking people off and that, and get the old age pensions and that in the shins.
Children come on their rollerblades and roller skates.
Oh, you got them as well. And they also knock the old people in the shins.
Cycles.
And obviously got your doggies. Yeah.
And the cycles.
And how long is it now? I can't remember how long it is now.
Well, it's
about 20
I don't know
kilometres?
how long it is. That says it's 13 kilometres from here to Orador, where we live.
Yeah.
But I don't know how long the actual track.
Well, there's quite a few of these old Bois Verts actually around France. To be fair, we found I was on the bike with Darren when I was, me and my son Dizzy. I caught up with him in Bellac here in France, and we cycled all the way to Barcelona. He came by Hook Holland originally.
He started Norwich, Hook of Holland to
push bike.
Bellac,
which I met up with him.
And then you met up with him.
I'll come on the other side, because I'm getting the light.
And then
glaring.
And then you cycled with him to Barcelona.
And it's fell in the hole again.
I think you had lots of ice in your tent.
I did. Yes, that's freezing.
September, wasn't it?
Absolutely freezing.
September, October.
That was cold.
But you were very good because you did it because I was frightened about him crossing the Pyrenees on his own.
I don't know why, but
he was doing a sponsored bike.
Well, you're doing it. Yeah, he was. I don't think his intention was to sponsor.
No,
it
but
just happened.
He actually did manage to buy a bike for the little girl I was working with at school.
Got one, like a hand bike kind of thing for it's quite a lot of money. But
come on.
What was I talking about now? I forgot what I was talking about now. Oh, the Bois Vert. Yeah, the Bois Vert. Anyway, there's lots of these Bois Verts all over France, and they basically just use railway lines, tram lines, because France used to be peppered with tram lines. Now, the other day I went over to Old Glen, and they've got tram lines. There's tram lines everywhere. Yeah, there's these little tiny little, like little stations. Even our little village where we live, in our hamlet, just near our hamlet, there's a little tiny train station or tram station.
There is.
Or stop, you call it. They're about like what? I don't know. How big are they? I suppose they're about 4 metres by 2 metres. These little stations. They're only small.
Yeah.
So maybe a bit bigger than that. Maybe.
But we're hoping to get away in the camper van in the next.
Oh, we are.
Well, then we'll take you with us.
Oh, what, me?
No,
take you with you.
Your viewers.
You can't drive.
Your viewers.
My viewers.
Your viewers.
Like voyeurism. That's what it is. It's voyeurism, darling. Oh.
Your followers.
Oh, follow me.
I think so.
You liars. There's no one there. Anyway, so we've got the camper virtually on the road. I had to do the brakes and various other stuff.
And
so
the dogs really love it.
They do love it. They love the camper. They're quite funny. They sit on the seats, peering at the windows as you're driving along. So we'll do some tours around France, can't we? That'll be fun.
We're not going too far.
No, not at this stage. No. Cost of diesel. That's not very helpful. But there's lots of places around here you can go, which isn't very far away, and they're quite fantastic as well, aren't they?
We need to avoid the children because it's holiday time soon for children.
Yeah, we were talking about Place de Sargent yesterday, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, the nudist beach. We could go there.
There'd be lots of people there now.
I know.
Where are we going? We don't need to lick whatever's there, do we?
Apparently they do. Well, we're coming up to the tram station. Is
there a station here?
We parked in front of it.
Of course we did. You know I'm stupid.
Oh, you're not stupid. You're just a bit dim. I'll tell you something else. Said the dim. Sorry about that. I'll tell you who else stupid though. It was last night. They were really dim.
Were they dimmer
On
than
question,
me?
oh my Gideon, you're not dim, you're fine. You're crikey, you're nothing like that. Not quite. No, she didn't react. I didn't get hit. But anyway, on question time, they're crikey, they were Brexiters. And some of them changed their mind. They're not happy how it's gone.
Maybe some other people watched it as well.
Yeah, oh my God. Oh, it's embarrassing. These people are embarrassing, darling. Oh dear.
I can imagine.
Oh, crikey. So we're coming up to the train station. Oh, tram station up there, yeah. So this was, quite a busy little place, this was. It's quite busy now, to be fair.
This is a nice little village.
It is. Yeah, it's quite a nice little village. It's the old part of it.
Called Chalus.
Yep. Richard Reinhardt.
Where Richard Reinhardt died.
Yeah, we talked about a minute ago on another video. Oh, the other clip, wasn't it? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And Richard Reinhardt, he got shot in the arm or shoulder with a crossbow, and it was the infection that killed him.
Oh,
so
right, okay.
that's what happened. Apparently, I was there. Yeah, I remember the day. It wasn't that long ago. I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah.
You could take him to the castle one day.
The castle. We could do that. We could do the chateau.
Big castle house.
There's a cafe there as well.
Big chateau.
Which one? Those are just big chateaus.
One I went round with my mum.
Look at the brass strap.
I didn't know which one it was. Well, that is very childish, that is.
Oh dear. So that is. Oh, here it is. There you go. That is the chateau. Oh my giddy aunt! Look how bright that is. Let's bring it down. Take me out. Oh, you see it? That's the chateau.
With a little flag.
Yeah, the one with the little flag on the top. And that's where Richard Reinhardt was. He got to the bottom of the mound. He got shot with a crossbow bolt. This place is Chalus, here in France, in the Limousin, Nouvelle Aquitaine. So,
tram lines there, look.
Tram lines. Oh, we've got tram lines. Oh, let's show you. Oh, look at the tram lines. We're not going to be catching that in a hurry. No. Not at all, I don't think. I doubt it somehow. Well, do you think it's time for us to go? Because we've got to catch a train, haven't we? We've got to catch a train, haven't we, darling?
Yeah.
Yeah. No?
No.
You haven't?
That's a tram, anyhow.
That's a tram. We've got to catch the tram.
And
well, it only ends up there.
I don't know when the last time that ran, but
well, I've been
could look that up.
But probably post-war.
Really?
That was in That was post-war. A lot of these tram lines went in
into the 50s.
In the 1900s, early 1900s, and it was post-war. There was operating post-war.
Oh right.
But they just, quickly died a death. For starting, people, work habits changed. Also, I'm getting a bit tangled up with leads.
No, that's because the dog's not me.
Dog leads, getting all tangled up with him. But
that's because they're on lead at the moment.
They are, because there was another dog, weren't there? Cameron's got all three. How good are they with her, look? And there's me. Whenever I have them on free leads, they're a pain in the neck. It's like I'm playing tug of war. Well, just before we go, I just want to show you the station here. So.
Oh, there's a little station.
Oh, there's an example of one of the small stations as well. The big building there's a station.
Yeah, but that's just a little, like a waiting station where they would have waited for the
building on the right station, but also one on the, on the right and left. The other side of the line, that is. So,
is that an old truck, do you?
No, it's a skip.
Oh, shh.
That's a flipping skip.
Yeah, I put them in the car and you can go to Chalus station.
Okay, we'll do that. You can say ta-ta then.
Bye-bye.
So she's going to put them in the car. I'm going to just show you the stations here.
Come on, guys.
So the railway line or the tram line would come down the bottom here, right down the middle here, like that.
Come on.
Between the trees and what have you. Fairly straight. And then they carried on all the way up to Buzier, and then they've gone to other hamlets and that as well. Because it's amazing that even the small hamlets where they had these little, well, this is a bigger one. This is a little, like a stop, like a tram stop, mini station thing, like that. There's one of these ones, but just like this up here, actually very similar. It's almost like come out the same plan book. So in Orador, the other end of this line, or underneath the other end of the Voivert, you had one of these tram stations there on one side of the line, the other side of the line, and then we've got this one here, which is this side of the line. So yeah, it's pretty cool really, isn't it? I think so. My God's gone all dark. There you go. So, oh, you go that way now? I thought you were going to go and put them in the car. She's just realised the car's locked. Is the car locked?
Yeah.
So,
Drive this way.
Oh, I've got volet bâton. So, volet bâton, volets. Very typical for this area of France. Many other areas of France will have the louvered volets or the steel louvered volets and that.
That's typical of France as well.
Sorry? What? Well, on question time, on question time, there's a little old lady who went on about the roofs, and she literally said the roofs. She was going about health and safety, and in the UK, the workers have to abide by the rules, the health and safety rules, when they go on the roofs.
Oh, right.
And and I tried to, in my video earlier today, I said about they do have health and safety in France, and now I just walked past something which I would actually might have to disagree with. I might have to take that back. All I'm saying, I don't think it's live. No. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. So I would hope that's not live. It might be though. Oh yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Oh dear. But yeah.
What about Spain when we had that path with a big hole every time we went for a walk?
Oh my God, that was 3 years ago, mine. But I won't say. But my mother-in-law used to live in what's it called again?
Alicante. You saw that.
Flamenca, near Alicante, and there was a certain path that we, while she was living there with father-in-law, your mum and dad basically went, and living in Spain. And every time we walked down to the shops, so anyway, we had to go, generally that same path we'd go along, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a big hole. I mean, there's a massive flipping hole, and you break your neck and every flipping time you walk down it, basically. No, not down the hole, but every time you walk down, you risk of falling down the hole. So that was there for basically all the time that she was there, like that. So maybe that Mrs. Wolf woman, maybe she was right. I don't know. You tell me, leave that in the comments down below. Is there something, actually, where you live in the EU or in the UK that you would consider as being not very safe, and you think that something should be done? Now, I have to admit, when I was in Bogus Town, and in with Graham Hughes and on this little island as well, Ginger Island. Anyway, in Bogus Town, there was this hole, okay, a big flip hole, enough for you to jump in, and it went down about probably a good metre, if not a bit further. Anyway, when it rained, you couldn't see it, it just looked like a big puddle there. So like you walk through a puddle, you fall down this flipping hole. It's like the cartoon, one of the cartoons, you know, it's a bit like that. I crikey, a bit. Not very safe. Anyway, guys, we've got some water there. They got water. Well, they get bottled water. Oh my God, the arm. It's out of the tap. Anyway, I think it's time for us to go and say ta-ta, you know, what do you reckon, my darling?
You said it bye-bye.
You said you did, didn't you? Yeah, but then you came back.
I know.
You didn't have the sense to have a look at the door that was open.
No.
Because I usually leave that one open, don't I, just in case. Yeah. So guys, would you could say thank you for your water. Thank you for the water. No? There you go.
They're hot.
They're hot and bothered, and now we've got to go into the stinky car. With stinky dogs, all the windows wide open, wouldn't we, yeah? Making her way back. Oh, she's really hot, darling. She's struggling.
Well, she just had a little water.
Well, when we get back to the house and we'll cool her down, can't we, baby girl? She struggles in the heat, she does. Probably she's fat. Saying she's fat, but she's always been like that. Even like a puppy, she was always like she had too much skin. She jumped straight in the car, mind. Yeah, she was like, always skin was like hanging off her. It's a bit like you, Caroline, actually, think about it, isn't she? Do you think so? And this one, Sebastian always seemed to need a helping hand.
Oh yeah, then you can jump.
Yeah, but then you can jump on other stuff. I don't know what that's all about, but there you go. So, while I'm holding this, watching Caroline do all the work, putting everything away she is. Oh dear. You done, Wally? Wally said the water's run out.
He didn't get any to start with.
The water's run out, he said. Wally needs more water. Oh no. No, he doesn't want it now.
Oh.
All good sod. Anyway, I think it's time for us to go and get these dogs home, get them on their old cool mats and stuff and cool them down. What do you reckon, Caroline?
Yeah.
I think so. Anyway.
I did buy a kill mat.
You did, and that's what I was talking about, cool mats.
You could get in the car, Wally.
Yeah? Okay. Well, I'm going to get in the car then. She called me a Wally, did you hear that? She said you're getting a little car, Wally. That was very nice, wasn't it? Called me a Wally. She just called me a Wally. I'll call you a Wally. Little panty dogs. Should I get all these windows opened? And the roof open?
We'll leave the door open for a second.
Well, the doors have been open for a second. We just need to get the air in the car and best get the car moving.
You still on?
So, yeah, we are at moments, but I think we're going to go, aren't we? Oh, look at that, such a lady. Get yourself a nice little cup you can stick your finger out with, you know. Oh, you heathen. She's a heathen, she is. You heathen. No? No. I think you're very lucky, though.
What, because I got you?
Yeah, that's what I said. Here we go.
Yeah. Au revoir.
You already said it. Ta-ta. Oh, if you want to support the channel, you can do that on Patreon or buy us a coffee. And the links are down below. What do you reckon? And you got a new bikini, don't you, as well? So. Ta-ta.
Yeah. Size 38.
Size 38. Oh, can I have a bankini?
Yeah, can you take that off if you
Well, I'll put that down there and say ta-ta, you know, so ta-ta. Ta-ta done, off you. Okay.